We'll travel around the country helping one deserving family in each and every of the 50 states. This week, we're in Colorado, and the renovation starts right now. Rib, Eduardo, Tanya, and Ed. We are traveling through Colorado Springs, Colorado to meet the Woodhouse family. Now, this is Jeremy, Kim, Josh, and Kayla. Now, these guys are dealing with something only 25 people in the world have had to deal with. Take a look at this tape and you'll see why we're here.
Hi, ABC! We're the Woodhouse family!
And I'm Jeremy, the dad.
I'm Kim, the mom.
I'm Josh, I'm the oldest, and I'm 12.
I'm Kayla, I'm the youngest, and I'm 10.
Welcome to
Falcon, Colorado!
Kim and Jeremy started dating in college, got married, and started a family. Their son, Josh, was born first, but when their daughter, Kayla, was born, they soon realized that something wasn't right. Kayla was your typical happy baby, except she never really cried. She didn't cry when she was teething or when she got her immunization shots. She didn't even cry if she accidentally bumped into something when she was crawling around the house.
She would take off running and just slam into the wall and have no fear of slamming into the wall. And she'd run again and she'd hit the wall the same way, and it's like, what did you do? You know, she had this big bump on her head, and it's like, you've got to stop hitting the wall. What's wrong?
After a year of medical exams and testing, doctors finally diagnosed Kayla with hereditary sensory autonomic neuropathy. HSAN is a neurological disorder that deadens the nerve endings and means Kayla doesn't feel any pain unless it's about 20 to 30 times the normal intensity.
It cannot be fixed. It was very hard because at the time the neurologist told us that they didn't know of anybody else in the world that had the same condition, and they knew what it was according to the medical books, but there wasn't anybody to compare her to, and so there wasn't a lot of help.
Kayla's body also lacks the ability to regulate her body temperature. Her body doesn't tell her if she's too hot or if she's too cold until it's life-threatening.
She doesn't sweat. She has sweat glands that are capable of sweating, but the nerve doesn't signal the brain. So by the time she were to get hot enough to sweat, she would die.
So Kayla must stay inside in an environment that's always 62 degrees. That means she can rarely go outside. Mom even homeschools the kids so that Kayla can stay in a controlled environment.
This is my vest. It keeps me cool.
The packets on the inside stay about 57 degrees, so it can help keep her internal organs from getting too hot, so it's a good way to get in and out of the car and into places like when we have to go to the doctor.
Kayla's medical expenses run about $500,000 a year. And here's the thing, the family couldn't afford to keep their house. So the Woodhouse family is currently homeless.
We have lost our home to foreclosure, and through the generosity and kindness of some people in the community, they've provided a temporary home for us. We won't have it for long, but it is a place to stay for right now. My biggest fear would be that we would not have a place where I could provide the controlled environment for my children. ABC, we need a home, and we need a world for Kayla. So if you could help us, we would be forever grateful.
Wow. Tell you what, man, they need a house that is healthy and safe, not only for them, but also for their little Kayla. Yeah. So what do you say? Can we make this happen? Bring it in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
Yes.
Well, then let's do it! Woo! Here we go. Let's go. Good morning, Woodhouse family! Jeremy, Kim, Josh, and Kayla! Wake up and come on out here! Hey there! What's happening? Oh, hi! Hey there! How are you? Good to see you!
We're here for the Woodhouse family because of Kayla's condition. There's only 25 people diagnosed with this in the world. And the Woodhouse family has been living in a home that doesn't even belong to them. If we would not have made it to Colorado Springs for the Woodhouse family, literally in a matter of days, they would be homeless.
You guys have been dealing with not only Kayla's condition, but the fact that you've lost your house and literally you could be on the streets.
We have temporary housing situation right now, but unless you guys came through, we didn't know what we were going to do, to be quite honest with you.
You know, you really go through a lot of trials and you realize that the glue, the love of your family is what holds you together. And it's been really hard.
But you know what? Here's the good news. In 7 days, you guys are gonna have a house. That's gonna be healthy. Hopefully be healthy enough for Kayla to live in, and you guys can actually have a home again. So while we're working on your house, you guys are going on a little vacation. And the good news is, you're actually going to Breckenridge, Colorado, where the average temperature this time of year is 59 degrees. So you'll be able to play outside, hang out with the family. You guys will have fun while we're working on your house, okay? You guys want to show me the house?
Yes. Yes. I want to take shoes off.
So we need to take our shoes off?
Yes, she has really bad allergies.
So let's look around. Now, I know this isn't your house,
Right.
but is this all your stuff?
This is our stuff.
You've obviously got things that entertain you because you got to spend all your time
We spent
inside.
all of our time inside.
The minute I went into the house with the family, I mean, it was cold. It's like walking into a refrigerator. Basically, this house is used not only to keep the temperature at the right level, but it's also a place to entertain the family constantly because when you're stuck in your house all day, you got to figure out fun things to do. You guys have got a stuffed animal in the refrigerator, in the freezer.
She sleeps with that. It keeps her cold.
You sleep with this guy? Really? Usually most people are would like something warm to kind of hold on to and snuggle, but it's more comfortable for you to have something cold.
Yeah.
Almost frozen. And is that vest, is it like an ice pack?
Kind of sort of like an ice pack. This is what they look like when they're completely charged. And this is hard. And like her packets need to be changed now because it's absorbing her body heat. If her body temperature starts to rise, you can't stop it. If we let it get too far, you know, she can have severe brain damage and it could kill her. So we pack 3 ice chests in the car every time we go anywhere.
So you kind of need a car that's got a real fridge in it.
That would be nice. You should invent one.
There are only 25 other cases of this in the world, right?
Yes.
Have you ever met anyone else who's got the same condition as you?
Not yet. We're hoping one day.
Do you even know anyone else that might have it?
Gabby.
Who's Gabby?
She lives in Minnesota, and she's sort of the opposite.
Gabby can tolerate more heat, but can't tolerate more pain, or can tolerate more pain.
When you have a daughter like Kayla and her condition, every day is a challenge. And I think that's the thing, is you never really feel normal. So it'd be nice if someone that has the same condition as Kayla could meet her. She doesn't get to really hang out with other kids because they get to go outside and play. It's an interesting situation where a home is more important than ever because it's more than just a place to live. It's a sanctuary. It's the only safe place that you have. And these guys are in jeopardy of losing the one that they're in.
What do you want for Kayla? What's the one thing that you want for her?
She's never thought of herself as a normal kid or a normal person. And we just want her to know that she is okay, that she's fine, and that we love her just the way she is.
But we take it for granted when we say we're going to go out for pizza, because, I mean, most restaurants are air-conditioned, but not to 62 degrees, or less.
We have a lot of delivery.
So you can't go out for pizza and then go bowling or go to the movie theatre.
No.
I kind of had a chat with Jeremy downstairs in the basement. He wants to give Kayla a normal life, but it's hard at the moment. So my project this week is, wow, it's a basement. We're going to try and make the family some place where, because they can't venture out as much as they really would like to, if they have to stay home, they've got something to do. Family definitely deserve it. Little Kayla does. It's about time she had a normal life as possible.
Okay, so this is your room, Kayla. Okay. So you definitely love animals. That's cool. Now, what's on your windows over here?
Beach towels.
These are beach towels.
If you feel behind them, you can still feel the heat.
Oh, yeah, you can feel the heat. And so you're using beach towels to block out the sun and the heat? Mm-hmm. Well, actually, sit down for a second. Let's talk. All right. Oh. So you spend a lot of time in your room? Mm-hmm. Like, well, I mean, what would your room look like if you could make it yours?
Well, I would want to change the theme from pink to underwater.
Because you love swimming so much?
Yeah. I know all the strokes and all the flip turns. I can do anything in the water. It's just like a new life to me. It's when I'm underwater, I sometimes wish I could breathe underwater so I could stay under there the whole time, but you have to get air, so.
So I'm doing Kayla's room as my project this week. Not only does it need to be perfectly controlled, like, her temperature has to be right, her air has to be right, but it also has to be a place where she can have fun and be a little girl, because she really hasn't been able to do that her whole life. So hopefully she's gonna enjoy spending time in her room.
Right.
So this is your bed?
Mm-hmm. These are two of my dragons. This is Sparky, Horty, and that one on the dresser is Sokka.
You got quite an imagination. So what about getting outside? You get outside much?
At least like 5 minutes every day. Poor Kayla just sits there looking out the window. After seeing her, I now don't go out as much as I did. I like to stay in with Kayla.
When you think about Josh, you think about, a 12-year-old boy. You can go outside and run and play, and yet he doesn't. He stays home with his sister, and he loves it. Josh really inspired me when I was talking to him, and so I'm gonna do a medieval-style themed room with dragons and a castle bed. It should be amazing.
So every day, you've got to watch out to make sure she doesn't touch the stove.
Right.
You got to make sure that she's not going to fall down the stairs.
Right.
If she bumps into a piece of furniture, you need to find out, did that hurt?
Right.
Did you ever guess when you became a parent that you'd have to battle like life and death every day?
No. I would have never thought. I'm a very social person, and I would have never thought that I would be the lady inside her house 24 hours a day. Especially, people look at Kayla and she looks normal. We've had that comment from people so many times over the years. She looks normal. And they just think that maybe you're being paranoid about something, and they don't realize the seriousness of it. All of her internal organs do something when something gets too hot. And it's like it's manifested in her body doesn't know what to do, and so everything seizes up and shuts down. Getting hot will kill her. When we heard you yelling outside the house this morning, I don't think I've ever felt so much gratefulness inside. Because it's like this big relief. It's like, wow, we're gonna have a place to live, and it'll be ours. And I know that it's a place that I can put my kids in, and it'll be safe.
You truly are remarkable. In the situation you are, I think the key word is you never gave up, and you still won't.
Yeah.
And give me a hug and go on vacation.
Thank you.
This week, it's really about sacrifice. It's about a family that's given up everything they've had, including their home, to try and keep their daughter alive. What's really great is in 7 days, they're going to come back, and she's going to walk through a door of a house that is their own. And she's going to have her daughter in her hand, and knowing that when she walks in there, it's going to be the kind of environment that she needs. And I think that's going to be a relief to this family.
Bye, guys!
They're gonna have a blast.
I tell you what, that is a well-deserved vacation right there. Yeah. Well-deserved.
Coming up next.
Are we ready for some demolition?
Are you going to be buying burgers tonight?
Yes!
Pizza?
Yes!
I wrangled all of our lovely designers to do this massive fundraiser to help with their astronomical medical bills.
We have your favorite artist, David Phelps.
I want you to meet some people.
Hi. Wow, I'm actually meeting Gabby, a girl like me. You can't get any better than that.
Let's go, people! And his team from Premier Homes. Now, what's amazing is yesterday, our family didn't even have a home, man, but thanks to Premier Homes and this community, We've got land donated, and these guys are gonna build this family a brand new house that's gonna be healthy and safe for everybody in it. And the family really has no idea what's about to happen. What do you say, should we let them know? Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic time on vacation.
Hi, Ty.
Before you guys left to go on vacation, you didn't really even have a house to call your own. You were living on the kindness of friends and strangers. Well, today, the community have really come out, and they'd like to say hi because things are about to change in a big way for you guys. So everybody, say hi to the family.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's a lot.
So here's the thing. Where we're standing right here is actually going to be the new site of your new home. And this guy right here, Matt Swanson and his team from Premier, are actually going to build you guys a new home. Give yourselves a hand, guys. Matt, is there anything you want to say?
Sure. Assembled here, I've got some of the finest contractors and people that Colorado and this country has to offer. And by the kindness of their hearts, through donations of materials and labor and their souls, we're ready to build you one wonderful house that's going to take care of all of you for the rest of your lives. And we're waiting for you to get back so we can share it with you.
I was just so grateful for a piece of property here so that we could have a house built on it. It was unbelievable just to be able to know that Matt was willing to sacrifice a tremendous amount so that we could have a house. And for the first time since I've been married, really, rather than just dream about the future, we can actually start planning the future.
So family, here's the thing. This is normally the day that we do demolition and we tear down a house. But since you guys don't have a house, well, we didn't want you to miss out. So we've got something very special planned. Guys, bring it in. I think you're gonna like this. Oh, yes. Okay. This sort of represents what your old house was. So people, are we ready for some demolition?
The whole time watching him move it and crushing down a little house, and we were all saying wow, 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 wow.
That's great.
Oh my goodness.
Family, I hope you enjoyed demo. Now it's time to build you a house. Who's with me?
Walls going up, walls flying in. This is an exterior wall to one of the bedrooms. And the fantastic part about this house is that I'm standing on 2,100 square feet. But what you can't see is below me in the basement is another 2,100 square feet. That's 4,200 square feet of space for this family.
Hey, so how's it going?
It's going pretty good, Rib. We're drawing a neck for Josh's dragon.
Part right here?
Right there.
You know, Josh's imagination is incredible, and so I wanted him to have an incredible dragon's room, so I brought in some outside help. We started out with gigantic foam blocks. Then I used a chainsaw, cut them down to make the shape of the dragon. It was a lot of fun for me. A lot of work, but a lot of fun.
So this is the neck of our dragon, and now we just have to kind of round it out, give it a little bit more shape to it. That was so cool.
Okay, friends, now we all know that lovely Kayla, she can't make it out nowhere near as much as she would like to. So my job this week is to bring the entertainment value to the family. And I tell you what better place to get some inspiration than Colorado's biggest family indoor entertainment center. This is what we call research. Now, I know what you're thinking. I am too. However, there's not enough room in the basement. I wish there was. Kayla's suffering from a couple of different conditions. One of them is she can't feel pain, as well as the fact that she can't regulate her body temperature. So I knew that I would have to try and get some kind of research in for this basement because I wanted to nail it and make it right for the family because they do spend most of their life in their house. It's research! Okay, friends, I think we have found the right size bowling alley for the new Woodhouse family basement. And I need some practice.
So I'm working on Jeremy and Kim's master bedroom. I found this great picture and bowl that was in her bedroom that I know she really loves, so I'm using it as inspiration for the entire room. Got this fabric that kind of pulls from that. This is going to be the bedspread and the valances, and the drapes and window coverings are going to be in this. And I'm also going to create this really cool valance over the bed, custom, with drapes coming down to surround the bed.
So I'm in the utility room. Now, this is really the most important room in the house, and I'll show you why. This right here, water purifier. This right here, the heater, air purifier, and of course, the air conditioner, really, really important to Kayla. And this is a water heater that's set so low, doesn't have to worry about burning Kayla. Now, we do a lot of rooms in houses, but for this particular family, the utility room is about the most important.
Rib, Eduardo, Tanya, you're all in here. Great. Come over here a second, gang.
What's up, Ed?
Okay, I went down to this fantastic indoor family fun-filled place to get some ideas for the basement, and they've got a couple of little surprises going on. Fancy little trip? Let's go. Are you going to be buying burgers tonight?
Yes.
Pizza?
Yes.
Are you going to buy candy?
Yes.
I wrangled all of our lovely designers to do this massive fundraiser with silent auctions and bowling to try and raise money for the family to help with their astronomical medical bills.
We're still building a house, but we needed to take some time to raise a little money, and you guys are making that possible. How about we let the family know what we're up to? Eduardo? Hey, family, how are you doing? It's so exciting. Take a look at how many friends, family, and community has come out to say hello. We have a surprise for you, and especially for you, Ken. We have your favorite artist, David Phelps.
Oh, my goodness.
David Phelps is an award-winning Christian singer, and he is one of Kim's favorite singers. We called him and told him what was going on, and he, without a doubt, jumped on it and was there to help us.
It's the only thing worth life and death. It's the first moment and the final breath. It's a broken heart keeping us all on vow.
When we saw Tanya and she was talking about what they were doing for our family, I was just completely shocked. And then when she said David Phelps, that was so cool. The fact that he would come out and do that for us, and to see all those people there supporting us, it really makes you feel safe. It makes you feel at home.
That's what love is. That's what love is. Yeah. That's what.
If you or someone you know deserves a home makeover, go to abc.com, keyword home makeover to apply to be on the show.
The details to the southwestern house are amazing. Beautiful shades of brown. We're gonna have some ironwork up there. Landscaping and hardscape looks fantastic. We got these wonderful wood columns here. And the very front of the entrance is gonna be finished with this beautiful decorative stone, which I think the Woodhouse family is really gonna love.
Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm getting our final coat of paint on the dragon I'm doing for Josh's room. Now he described Dobie as a purple dragon, so we're painting this dragon purple. I think he's gonna love it. And then check this out. These are lights in here, and these eyeballs are gonna light up. This dragon is gonna blow him away.
Hi, surprise! How are you guys?
Good.
Hey, you guys having fun?
We are.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm here is because, one, I want to come and check on you guys, make sure you guys are doing okay before we bring you home. But I also kind of have a surprise for you. I think it's something you'll like. After talking with Mom about Kayla's condition, finding out that there is another person they know about that has the same condition, well, I found out the families have talked, but they've actually never met in person. So I got in touch with Gabby and her family and actually flew them to Colorado to surprise the family in Breckenridge so that Kayla and Gabby could meet for the first time. I want you to meet some people.
Hi.
Hi, guys. It's Gabby.
No way. Kayla, this is Gabby. I know you guys have heard about each other.
This is for you. Thank you.
She's heard so much about you, sweetie.
Oh, I talk to your mom all the time. Oh, I've never met you.
This is awesome. It's like, wow, I'm actually meeting Gabby, a girl like me. And I've never in my whole life met another person like me. I was thinking, this isn't happening. This is too exciting. But then it happened and you're like, whoa, this is real. You can't get any better than that. This is my vest. Cool. It cools me down and it has little packets inside. Cool. See? So does that really help you?
Kayla's always wanted to meet Gabby, just, you know, to reach out and touch somebody else that's just like her. And for her to know she's not alone, because that's something you can't buy. And we didn't know if we'd ever be able to meet, and that's just incredible.
Now hold it here. Okay, got it.
Friends, we've done something we've never done before. We've put a bowling lane in a house.
All right, people, out of the way. We've got a live Plecostomus here and other marine vertebrates. Open the door, people. All right, shut it quickly. No one comes in here unless you got gills. Another pillow. Let's get it on.
Fantastic. That's gonna look so good.
Awesome. Look at that.
What down there?
What are you guys doing? What is that?
This is a heat sensing camera that allows us to literally see the heat in the home. And you see we don't have any hot spots. The only hot spots are the people. And that's good.
This house was really, really designed around Kayla's needs. And temperature was a really key thing to this home. She can't be in an environment that's above 62 degrees. One of these guys we've hired has got this little camera that basically detects heat in the house. It really shows you proof that the house is going to be cool enough for Kayla to live in, which means it's close enough for us to bring him home.
Right here! All right, guys, good job. Let's go.
When Ty opened the door to the limo, I just never understood how many people it took to build the house. And when we saw the people all the way down the street and they were cheering, I just felt like I was Rocky, you know, and I just won the fight. I want to say, yo, Adrian, you know, it was just unbelievable.
I know you guys have been in a situation where, literally, because of the bills you had to pay, you were going to be homeless. You were going to be living in the streets. Here's the good news. What's behind that bus? It's going to make sure you guys are never homeless. So what do you say? You want to see what's behind this bus?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Hey, Taylor, you want to see it? All right, you know what to say. Say it with me. Bus driver, move that
That's the house we wanted. That's it. That's our house.
The bus moved, and the most perfect house sat in front of our eyes. I think it's just going to completely change our lives. It still was just a dream that that was our home, and that it was a safe environment for the kids, especially for Kayla, and we weren't going to lose it. When that sunk in, it's like, wow. Amazing.
What do you guys think of the house?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
If you guys really love it, please give a big hug to Matt Swanson and the guys from Premier Homes. They did an unbelievable job.
Everything over there, on the outside and the inside, belongs wholly to you.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of the people of Colorado that stepped up to be a part of this. To see people working insane hours and putting their lives on hold to help one family was truly inspirational.
So guys, walk through that front door and check out your brand new house. Go check it out. Go check it out. Enjoy, guys.
This is unbelievable.
Oh.
When we first walked through the front door, the colors just exploded. Everything was just perfect. To have a house that's so cold, to be in an environment that's so warm, was just unbelievable. Now we can have a future and we can be excited about it, and that's what the new house provides for us.
So guys, what do you think of your new house?
It's wonderful.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
So you got the turquoise wall right here with the beautiful Colorado Rockies in the background. As you can tell, this house does not have a fireplace.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're gonna need one. But what you are gonna need is that right there. I don't know if you can see what this is, but this is your sensory. And what's really, really neat about that, it truly will, a sound will go off and you'll know it the minute it goes above 62 degrees.
Wow, that's amazing.
And that's not the only one. There's actually 5 of these throughout the entire house.
Wow.
Yeah.
The temperature control was always such a big issue everywhere we've lived. I feel like I am not going to have to be checking her temperature, you know, every 20 minutes to make sure that she's okay. It's a safe environment, and I think it'll make a huge difference in the kids' lives because they get to have their childhood, which is just an amazing feeling as a mom.
You guys like the house so far?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Would you like to see some more house?
Oh, yes.
Well, Woodhouse family, go check out the rest of your house.
I'm in a castle! My new bedroom is like out of this world because I have dragons all over the place, my own secret lair to hang out in. It's just like walking into my own world, my imagination world. Like, walk through my door and I'm in my own castle.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. It's unbelievable. It's
Just
detail.
can't take it all in.
I
So amazing. When we walked in to our room, It just felt like such a blessing. It was beautiful. We have been through a lot, and to have that special place for us means so much because we've gotten so much closer through all the hard times, and we really needed that retreat.
Oh, wow. Look at it.
How awesome is this? Oh my goodness.
I opened my door to my room, and there's a fish tank and a water bed. I can't wait to sleep in it. It's like you press one side and it goes all the way up, and it's like, whoa.
So what do you think of your room?
I love it.
Pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So obviously, I want you to feel at home underwater. It says the place you feel alive, right? So as you can see, Big Bear's got some flippers. You like your room so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, when we were working on the house, we wanted to make sure lots of things inside really made life a lot easier for you. But not only did we think about that on the inside, we also thought about that on the outside. So why don't we get Dad and Josh and go check out the outside. All right? Follow me.
Wow.
Family, check out your brand new 2009 Ford Flex.
Oh, sweet.
Cool thing is, everyone's trying to get their hands on this thing, but it doesn't even come out till next summer.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Okay, you guys are the first family to have one. Our friends at Ford want to make sure you did. And this vehicle has tons of really cool features. I think the one you're going to like the best is a refrigerated console in the back. Kayla, reach down in there. You see what you found? The frozen bear. Exactly. Is it cold? Exactly.
I've never even heard of a refrigerator in a car before. Now they have one attached to it. We can put all my ice packs in there, and you can even use it as a drink carrier if you wanted. It's cool.
I know you guys would love to stay in your vehicle, but actually, there's one more very, very special room I think you guys are going to want to see. Okay. All right, so let's go back in the house. Follow me.
All right.
Do you want to grab Frozen Bear? We'll just leave him in there. He'll be shielded for you whenever you want to take a cruise.
To find out how you can help families like the Woodhouse family, please go to abettercommunity.com.
I know because of Kayla's health, you have to spend a lot of time inside the house. And I know trying to figure out new ways to have fun can be kind of difficult. What's downstairs, I think, is going to solve that problem once and for all. Guys,
Wow.
go check out your downstairs.
All right.
Wow.
Wow! My word.
What is that?
A bowling alley.
No way.
We didn't have a big birthday party. Ice cream. Whoa. We have our own theater.
So guys, what do you think?
Awesome.
It's your very own family fun center. So check it out. You guys really have your own bowling alley. Scoreboard. I mean, you got the Woodhouse Lane sign. Of course, over here, you've also got the Woodhouse Creamery. Now, if you want to entertain, have friends over and watch a movie, basically, this is it. And yes, these are real Ford Mustangs right here, 65s. And they're donated by our friends at Ford. So you guys have got real cars as seats.
We have our own drive-in movie theater. And there's a bowling area and the Woodhouse Creamery with all this ice cream. And then you have this one wall just filled of chocolate and nuts and sprinkles. And it's like, never had so much stuff in my life.
Believe it or not, there's actually another special part of this that I want to show you guys. That it's got some real importance. So follow me.
Okay.
But you like the fun and games aspect,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this. It's a brand new classroom.
No way.
Oh,
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my word.
Computer.
There's no way.
Oh, wow. Because of Kayla's condition, we knew very early on that you can't put her in a school. You can't freeze out, all the other kids. If she overheats bad enough, she could die. We love homeschooling, but we haven't ever had the place to do it. And this schoolroom is just gonna change our lives.
You guys are on the design team, right? Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Welcome home.
Well done. It's beautiful, man.
What's going on?
What do you think? This week, man, it's been about sacrifice, and this family has sacrificed everything to live wherever they needed for their little girl to survive. They sacrificed the only house they had so that they could pay the medical bills. And they really came down to having nothing and about to be homeless. But they never gave up on hope. And it's so great that in a week, people can sacrifice a little bit of their life to make a family's life forever so much better. That's what's so awesome.
You know, you just can't explain
It's like for 10 years we've been holding
what
our
it
breath.
feels like. Yeah.
And we finally can just go.
Carrying a big weight, you know, on your shoulders. And
Does it feel like a weight's been lifted?
yeah, it really does.
I love having a new house, and it means a lot to our family because we always spend all of our time inside. Now everything's all right, and everything's gonna be fine. Thank you, designers, thank you, builders, thank you, ABC, and thank you, Ty.
Well, I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Woodhouse family. Welcome home. So what do you say? Should we have some ice cream? Ice cream! Let's do some bowling!
This really does change everything for our family. The biggest thing is to know we have a place, and we have a safe place. For Kayla, thank you to all the thousands of volunteers that helped. And thank you to our community for supporting our family.
3 cheers for ice cream! That's what I'm talking about!
To find out more about the products used on tonight's show, go to abc.com, keyword home makeover.
Way to hold it up. Oh, my God. Oh,